Hi, my name is Jess and I'm a thriftaholic. Today I'm going to do something a little different and I'm going to discuss Facebook Marketplace. Now, from my previous videos, you have seen that I have dove into ThredUp over the last few months, but what you don't know is that I initially started being a reseller through Facebook before Marketplace even existed. I have made thousands of dollars over the years selling mainly my personal items locally, and then Facebook Marketplace emerged. And about 6 months ago, I got clearance to ship items. It has been slow going because I haven't really pushed to put items with the shipping option. However, it totally changed about 4 months ago. I got the subscription for List Perfectly, which is simply a cross-listing tool. It's a Google Chrome extension. So you have to manually cross-post, but it makes it so much simpler because it moves the pictures, title, and description over for you. So I initially will list an item in eBay, and then I will cross-post it to multiple platforms, including Facebook. Now, you have certain categories that you can offer shipping through Facebook Marketplace, but I will ship pretty much anything as long as it's small enough, or if the person wants to pay for shipping, I go through Pirate Ship, which, if you don't know about that, that's a whole other video. Okay, so let's talk about Facebook Marketplace. I was actually banned from Facebook Marketplace over a year ago on my personal account because they have very strict policies and specific keywords that you cannot use. They will ban you if you violate the policies a number of times. For example, you should not use the words of an animal or like a women's jacket, boy's jacket. Do not put leather coat. Do not put Michael Kors purse. You will get your item removed, and after a number of times you will get your option of Marketplace revoked. So I was pretty upset when my account was disabled for Marketplace. Found a way around it. My husband actually had an old Facebook account because we have a joint Facebook, so I just hopped on and used his old Facebook. It was great. You know, I do local meetups, so when I go to do local meetups, people expect me to be a guy, and I show up and they're like, oh, okay, I wasn't expecting a girl. It makes me feel a little bit safer. I always meet in a public place. If somebody wants to drive out here for like a porch pickup, I will just have it hang off my mailbox and they'll leave the money in my mailbox. I've done it numerous times, like more than one time a week. It's pretty like regular at this point, and I have yet to be scammed. And if I am, then you know, most of the items that I sell locally were either given to me or, you know, I buy things at a very low cost. So let's get into it. I have done some screen recordings to show you like a step-by-step process. As far as things you cannot sell on Facebook, you need to go read the policies. It is something you need to educate yourself on before you sell, because I did not educate myself and then I got banned. So I just wanted to quickly show you a screenshot of items that are not allowed to sell on Facebook. I have been banned from my personal account for over a year, and I recently had the option to request to get my privileges back. Here's a screen that pops up when your profile is under review for Marketplace. I initially tried to fight it a year ago and didn't win, obviously because I was constantly violating their policies. But since a year has passed, I'm hoping with that they will allow me to resell on my personal account. If not, it's not a big deal. I already have it set up on my husband. So, okay, you cannot sell leather. That's a big one because I sell a lot of leather online. But you cannot sell animal parts or animal, and that includes leather. I made some notes, and of course I left them upstairs, so I'm trying to remember other items that you cannot sell. You obviously cannot sell pets, not even pets for adoption. You cannot offer services on there. You have to sell a physical item. You cannot sell a digital item. But yes, I'm not going to list everything specifically, guys. You need to go and educate yourself and read it. So let's talk about fees. Fees are a big one. Facebook is very simple to list, especially if you cross list, because all your information transfers. But Lost my train of thought. Okay. Right now it is September 1st, 2020. We're in the middle of COVID, and Facebook has actually waived the selling fee. Their normal selling fee is only 5%, which is very good. They do have, it's either a 5% selling fee or a minimum of 40 cents per transaction, and that's just for the payment processing fee that you do have. So 5% is amazing. Now, obviously, if you do a local pickup, they will most likely pay cash, so it's, there is no selling fee. They are waiving the fee up until, I believe it's the end of October. They may expand that due to current circumstances. They did offer, mid-August, they offered free shipping for a weekend. I'm not sure how they swung that, but I believe I sold one item over that as well. So also, let's talk about shipping prices, okay? Because they have pretty reasonable shipping prices for items under 10 pounds. All right, so if you are listing an item on Facebook Marketplace and it qualifies for shipping, then here is the package weight. Under the delivery method that you see above, you need to have shipping and local pickup. Or actually, you could do just shipping only if you do not want to do a local pickup. But I offer both. So you would click on your package weight. Now here is the price points that the Facebook Marketplace offers. So under half a pound is $3, which is a pretty good rate. Now 8 ounces to 16 ounces is $5. Now the 1 to 2 pounds is $8, which that's a really great rate because that's less than a retail price of a padded flat rate envelope, which is like $8.30, I believe, at the moment, but prices are rising with USPS within the next few weeks, so this will change through USPS, but not through Facebook Marketplace unless they're going to make an announcement soon, which that can always change. This is September 1st, 2020. The thing I do like is the 1 to 2 pound rate is excellent for shipping, and also the 2 to 5 pounds, $10. You cannot beat that. I'm currently in Illinois. If you ship something to California and it is 2 pounds, it will be between $8 to $10 depending on the dimensions. This is very good. If you live on like a coast, this rate you cannot beat. That's why I really like the option of their shipping rates through Facebook. Okay, so here is Facebook Marketplace. It is, let's see. Okay, so here's the home screen of Facebook Marketplace. You can click on this icon right here to go through your profile. I specifically don't want to go to mine just because of personal reasons, but you can go to your profile and go to your listings for that. You can click the sell button if you want to create a new listing. I specifically use List Perfectly, that cross list, and I initially list something in eBay and then cross list it to Facebook. So I hardly ever just use the sell feature unless I'm only specifically selling to Facebook, which would be for local pickups such as old or big bulky items that I don't want to ship. But let's scroll over. You click the more button, and if you scroll down, you can see in blue it says shipping available. Now obviously these are all the items that you can have shipped to you, and that is good to know. Also clothing and accessories, pretty much everything can ship there. Family, okay, so forth. Now I have been told by other people that have tried to sell that they do not have the shipping available option, and my guess is that you need to build up your feedback or your reviews from when you sell things locally. So I have sold so much over the years that I do have good feedback, and therefore I believe that is why I'm able to offer shipping. That may be something of the past and maybe everybody can offer shipping now, but just keep on the lookout for that. So yeah, here's certain categories. As you can see, I also have, these are local things I don't want to put online because I don't want to ship them. But I hope this is helpful. We'll go over some other things here in 1 second. I'm going to walk you through how to list directly onto Facebook Marketplace. So you simply go to the Marketplace icon and you click on Sell. And then you're most likely going to sell an item. Then you click and you load pictures. Where are the pictures I have? Right here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and I can't remember the number of pictures you can load. It is quite a few, like up to 16 maybe. No, I guess up to 10. There you go. You may not select more than 10 photos. So then you click Next. And the photos load very fast, I may say. Now, keep in mind, title cannot violate any of the rules or regulations. So I'm just going to put McCoy stoneware dish with lid. Put it $20. Now, you, just like any other thing, here is your listing. This is under kitchen, home and kitchen. Kitchen and dining. I would say, I'd say serveware, but I don't see, so we'll just say this, as an example, safe. Okay. So then you need to go to your condition, and I'm going to say good. I do not have any huge flaws on this item, and the flaws I will note in my description. You always need to be completely honest. I'm not going to select material because I don't know what it's exactly made of. It is a variation of brown. Here, you know, I'm just going to yada, 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 type that in. Now, product tags. This is kind of like a hashtag, and apparently this is supposed to help people find your items. I do not always utilize this. I don't know that it really affects your search, but if it's like, for example, I recently sold a Harley Davidson, 2 Davidson puzzles, so I would put Harley Davidson. So for here, I will put McCoy. Oh, you have to hit enter button, by the way. Will that let me hit the, oh, I can't. Okay, well, anyways, there's tags. I don't always use them. I don't know if it specifically helps. I'm sure it does. Now, this feature is quite important. If you're using your personal account, you don't want to, like, annoy your friends. This listing is hidden from your Facebook friends, but visible to other people on Facebook. So, for instance, if you are selling something that you got from your aunt, uncle, or maybe your sister or brother, and you don't want to hurt their feelings, but you do want to sell it and just get rid of it, this would be the option for you. Okay? I have not personally used this because I resell, so most of my items are just things that were donated. Okay, so then we're going to click Next. So now here, you can click here and it goes over safety and health reasons. You know, you need to make sure your item is clean, and I wear a face mask when I go to sell things just to be safe. Now here, it will show your location. Whoops. It will show your location and delivery method. Now, this is important right here. Do you see how that's grayed out? Because this is a kitchen item, I do not have the option to ship. So in my listing, I would need to go back and say shipping available, message me for shipping quote. That's what I would put. So then all you do is select next. Maybe. Okay, there we go. Okay, so up here in the corner, it shows you the check mark that it is going onto Marketplace and can be seen on Marketplace, which you know is global. Now, I do highly recommend being a part of local Facebook groups because if you, okay, let me take that back. If you feel safe and are okay with doing local meetups or porch pickups, then you need to be part of local for sale and groups. That's how I make the majority of my sales, honestly, is that, plus it's just cash. So you need to also select those items, and then you will simply click publish. Okay, so that is how you list directly to Facebook. Okay, so I have to show you an actual video of my computer screen. I apologize if it's not super clear, but I'm going to show you how I cross post. I initially, like I said, list everything on eBay, and if you see this icon right here, that is the list perfectly. It is just a Google Chrome extension, and it helps you cross list to multiple platforms, which has greatly helped my business. So for instance, we are going to specifically do this burn workwear jacket. I think this would do well locally, as I'm from a rural area, and so this will pop up, and here it shows all of your icons that you can cross post to. This is Grailed, we have Mercari, Poshmark, eBay, Etsy, Tradesy, which I've yet to go there, Facebook, Depop, and Kitizen. So you need to make sure that you have obviously your icon open for Facebook. And all you do is select what you want to cross, which platform you want to go to, which we're just going to do Facebook for now, just for time's sake. Okay. And you hit the copy button. So then a new tab opens up, and takes 1 second. Okay, so there's the jacket. It transferred all of the pictures, everything here. So it's super simple. Now, when you do cross list to Facebook Marketplace, you want to double check that your title and your description does not violate their policies. For instance, if it says men's jacket or anything of that nature, you cannot sell leather, anything to do with people, or anything they have a very strict policy as far as keywords, and I believe it's like a computer program that's automatically flags things, and so I've had crazy items that have been blocked. So I'm just very selective with, like, I don't think I'm gonna put farmer. So I'm quite simple with the title, and then I always compare my prices to Facebook or to eBay. So right now I have this jacket on sale for $20. I'm just going to ask $15 on eBay, or I'm sorry, on Facebook, because right now they are currently waiving their fees. So then you simply just go down here to categories, and this, whoops, let me go back. And you go to clothing. This is men's clothing, Coach jackets, and here under, you see underneath the, it says shipping available. Let's see, I need to look at my, okay, so it looks to be in good condition. And it is a large jacket style. I don't even know what you would consider this. I'm just going to say overcoat right there. Okay. And then this next part is pretty important, as this goes with Facebook Marketplace. Here is where you select your shipping. So this item does weigh over 1 pound, and I cannot fit it in a padded flat rate envelope. So I always offer both. I am going to use their label. If it is heavier and shipping is cheaper on Pirate Ship, then I will do your own shipping label through Pirate Ship, but their shipping is actually quite reasonable. So if you go down here, you need to make sure it's the correct weight once it's in the package. So $10, I believe it's 2 pounds, and 15. So here you'll see total estimated payment. I'm trying to see if it will show you that they're currently waiving their fees. I don't think it does, not on this screen. So anyways, you click next, and then here it will pop up. This is a new feature that they added a few weeks ago in August of 2020. You can now allow offers, but I always price my items pretty much like the bottom I would take, because it is cash or there is no fee, and if there is a fee, it's 5% for Facebook, so very reasonable. So I usually do not say that I will negotiate. And here's where you select your groups. Marketplace means that it's going to be available online. And then these are specific groups that I am a part of. So I will go down here and select some local groups that I post all of my items in. And all you do is click publish. Okay, now I will show you the next screen that does pop up. Okay. Here are some of the other items that I have recently listed. And they do show you your solds, but I don't want to give out any information. So we just listed that jacket. Now you can see here it says this listing is being reviewed. It does take a few minutes for them to we'll look at your item to make sure it follows our rules. So it won't even, it says it won't go live if it violates, but I'm not sure how accurate that really is. So as you can see, marketplace, and it shows you, do you see right here the number of views you get? So obviously if you're okay with local pickups, I would definitely suggest that. I'm from a rural area and our crime rates are quite low, and I've never had any issues or felt unsafe. So part of the reason, I'm sure, is because I use my husband's old Facebook account, so they're expecting this big guy, and then they come to me and I'm just like, you know, a female. But I hope this is helpful. I really think Facebook Marketplace is going to continue to increase and become extremely popular as COVID continues, that, you know, people go online, and if you try to get something off Amazon, there is like a month wait just because of all the craziness going on right now. So I think people are going to be more likely to go on to Facebook and see what they can get. As you can see here, there are several ways to get paid through Facebook, which makes it more viable for you to have a sale. Here I'm going to show you when you request money from somebody through Facebook Messenger when they do not pay through Facebook Marketplace. For instance, I have sold some items that shipping was not offered through Facebook, but you can offer shipping yourself. I just put shipping available in my description of my listing and have sold things that way if you do not have the option, like I said. So for instance, I sold these 3 Victoria's Secret pink hoodies, and they were individually listed, but the person wanted all 3. I could not go back and change the shipping weight, which they would have underpaid. So all I did was request the total amount for the items plus shipping. So I had 3 sweatshirts for $50 and then $8 to ship. So she paid $58. And in order to do that, all you do is go down to this money sign button right there. And when you click that, an option will pop up for you to either request or to pay. So all you do is you type in numbers, which I'm not going to type in because this person has already paid and received her items probably. And that's it. You request it. I believe your request is good for, is it 24 hours? Don't quote me on that. There is a time sensitive for the request. But you are notified when you receive the funds, and it's quite simple. I know myself, I would feel more comfortable going through Facebook Marketplace because there's more protection compared to this feature of the request. I think this feature is more used for family or friends when you're out and about, but this is just a way to get around the option if you cannot ship through Facebook Marketplace, is to just offer shipping privately and go through pirate ship. I'm going to show you quickly some items that have sold for me over the last few weeks. So these bears, these German bears, and I had 2 Harley puzzles. They actually were placed in order through Marketplace, so those were shipped out. And same thing with those pink hoodies I previously mentioned in the video. The 31 stuff sells really well locally here. I get it for free or at the bins. These candlesticks were free. They were given to me. These hiking sandals were dirtier than I expected. I had gotten them at the bins, so I just sold them for $5. Those curtains, there were 6 good curtains that somebody gave me. I sold those for $30. Here we have a Vera Bradley wallet. Doesn't resell very well anymore, so I just sold that on Marketplace as well. Here we have a bread box and this luggage rack. Those were given to me. I thrifted those Xbox games at a garage sale with a console and accessories for $10 a couple years ago, and sold those games for $10. This necklace got at a garage sale for like 40 cents. That shipped out. The Ugg boots I sold locally. Same thing with the chair that was given to me, and those pants were my kids, and those were sold locally as well. So there's just kind of an idea of the variety of things that I sell on Facebook. I hope this little how-to video was helpful. These are just little tips and tricks that I have learned over the years. Something I have not mentioned, when you go to meet somebody, and this is just something that I do sometimes, not always, is I kind of snoop on their profile. Just makes me feel a little bit better. If, for instance, the person shows a lot of derogatory pictures and or words, I may be a little hesitant to meet them just because it kind of shows their character. Like if they're willing to put that out on Facebook public, it just makes me a little bit leery. Or if you see obviously criminal activity or anything that would just make you feel uncomfortable, you don't have to meet the person. You don't have to sell something to them. Or you can meet at the police station with them if you would like. It's all up to you. If you do not feel safe, then do not do meetups. You can just sell things through the shipping option, okay? So I hope this was helpful. Please subscribe. I'm going to go out on a limb and do different things that I have not done quite yet. I usually do like thrift hauls. I'm trying to slow down on the thrifting because I have a huge death pile. I've done quite a few ThredUp videos, which I will continue to do, but I don't want my Thrifting as My Beach channel to only be ThredUp because that is only a very small part of my business. So I'm trying to show you what my business model is, and it is currently changing, as I'm sure everyone is, but can't talk at the moment. I think I need to go have some caffeine. Thank you for watching. Please give this a thumbs up and let me know. Comment down below if you saw on Facebook Marketplace, if you would do meetups or only ship, and if you have success doing this, because I really truly think that over the next year and on, the Facebook Marketplace is going to like boom.